on the Lakers. Thomas comes in for Reeves. D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for Washington. The Lakers lead by 4. Thomas outside. Hachimura, the pass to James. Thomas outside. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Left side, Young. The 3 is up. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Young's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
James. Outside. 4-3. It's rebounded by George. Washington has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Davis with a screen on Thomas to the paint. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Just 5 on the clock. And Davis slams it home.
His ability to dominate games is what makes Anthony Davis a top-tier player.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Lakers with some changes. Larabia's checked in for LeBron. Smart comes in for Hachimura. And Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And then for Washington, Whitmore's checked in for Sarr. Coulibaly comes in for George. And it's Carrington in for Trae Young. Reeves against Russell. Smart's for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Now Russell making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Into the lane, tipped, and stolen by Hayes. Here's Reeves. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Arabia passes to Reeves. Hayes with a screen on Russell. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And here's a group of players who have been dialed in since the All-Star break. The leaders in shooting percentage. The 4th spot held by Anthony Davis.
As the season goes on, his shooting has really impressed, making the most of every look he gets at the hoop.
Davis with a screen on Reeves. Pass to Whitmore for the lead. He can't hit that time. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Hayes finds Thomas. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Arabia. Off target with the 3. Washington trailing. And here's Russell. He's got 6. Pass to Davis. Oh, Davis feasting inside.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Stolen by Davis, and they're pushing it up. Oh, they get a hand on it. Now Smart. 59 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Back to Hayes. Pass to Arabia. 4 on the clock. Here's Thomas for 3. That shot off the mark. Washington has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the 2nd half. And then Davis punches it home.
You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify a crowd, no matter what building he's in.
Reeves. Back to Arabia. Pass to Reeves. Pulls up. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. And it's Washington with the ball. The lead is 2. Back to Russell. Davis with a screen on Reeves. Outside Davis. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Davis has got 29.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Wizards out in front. They're up by 2, and we'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Austin Reeves out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Jake LaRavia. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's Hayes in at center, filling out the middle. That's the Laker 5. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Washington ball.
So it's Washington. Now, 2-point game. Outside Young. Pass to Russell. Spins. Outside Coulibaly. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. The shot by Russell, no good. Well, Los Angeles shooting efficiently, 50% so far. It's Thomas on the wing. Back to Reeves. Arabia with a screen. Fires from deep. That's his 6th miss now, 5 of 11.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Outside Koulibaly. Reeves against Young. No good with the triple.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Gill grabs the board. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Outside Young. And there's the lob. Intercepted. Smart against Young. Pass to LaRavia. And here's Reeves. Here's Hayes. The Lakers with another miss.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
To tie it up. And he takes it up and lays it in. It's a tie ball game.
That's a high pass by Reeves. He sets up the guy who's most open.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Doncic checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Davis, he's checked in for Gill. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
And Allie, thank you for that. They get it back. And Thomas has got the ball here for the Lakers. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense is good. Another from 3.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. Davis with a screen on Thomas. Russell with the ball. Hayes picks him up. And finished off by Davis.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Stolen by Davis. Pass to Koulibaly. Washington moving the ball around. Thomas drives in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Russell.
Defensively, what makes Thomas so difficult to guard? Well, Cam never lets up. He's constantly applying pressure.
And at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2 and a 3-point advantage.
Davis, the pass to Young. Davis with a screen on Doncic. Young from long range. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And again, the Lakers, no good. For Washington, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Davis, a screen. Oh, that's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
And it's Doncic missing. The Wizards have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Young finds Russell. Young looking for an opening. Looking to get it going. And Russell with the lay-in. And it's 8 points for D'Angelo Russell.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Doncic with it. Hayes with a screen. There's the drive. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness. Well, he's found his shot again. Did nothing from range in the first half. But this 3rd quarter, all his.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Washington making a change here. Here's Doncic. Thomas outside. Nails it from 3. Thomas has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, at the offensive end, Thomas is aggressive and confident.
Russell to pass to Davis. Driving to the basket. And Davis slams it home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Pass to Thomas. Fires for three. The rebound by the Wizards.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Smart against Coulibaly. Smart outside. Here's Doncic. Thomas outside. The three is up. The rebound by the Wizards. Coulibaly's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Thomas against Russell. Davis with a screen on Thomas. And Russell, here we go. Oh, Anthony Davis, emphatic.
High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and verticality. I mean, Davis, one of the very few.
From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Washington. Davis has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
The kick out to Young. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. It's James on the wing. Check by Davis. It's Smart on the wing. Pass to Thomas. 5 to shoot. The teardrop, and the bucket is good. Thomas has got 6 points in the quarter.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Young against Doncic. Over to the left wing. Russell from outside. Pure from three-point range. And the Wizards lead by 8.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
It's James on the wing. Shoots over Davis. James can't get it to go.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Davis. Here's Coulibaly. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger, and you may be a little overeager.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. Can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Wizards leading by 6. Here's Young. Down low. Oh, Davis asserts himself at the rim.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Thomas. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Riley, good.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it can probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Doncic! Oh, the long ball, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Thomas against Russell. From deep. James rips down the board. Lakers trail by 8. Here's the pass to Smart. Thomas fires. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And some changes here for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Arabia. Hachimura. Wizards taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Hey there, Anthony. That was a tale of two halves. What started working for you there?
Started playing defense. Started playing defense in the second half, played the right way. We started sharing the ball. We started playing a little bit more at pace. And we was able to get the lead. You know, in the first half, we wasn't playing defense. We wasn't talking. And, we came out in the second half and just kind of took it away and just made sure that, we were aggressive on the defensive end.
I know you have high standards defensively. Glad you turned it around.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Anthony Davis.
Round 1, Eastern Conference, the NBA playoffs. The Wizards know that stats, seeds, records are nothing. A storm has been brewing, and they are determined to bring a surge of energy in the opening game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And now, Washington's starting group. We've got George, D'Angelo Russell out there with Trae Young. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Czar in at center. And for Cleveland, the rim projectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Sam Merrill, and it's Tyson in at the 3. Look at Cleveland. Well, they have a difficult test here in the first round with the talent level of these two teams. This feels more like a second-round matchup.
Yeah, I think most of us are expecting it to be a highly competitive series. Home court advantage could be the difference maker in this one.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Here's Young, outside, George. Back to Young. George sets a screen for Young. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Tyson. Harden can't hit. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance.
Thank you so much for that. It's stolen by Davis. Picked him clean. And here comes the break. Here's Allen.
Oh, wow! That is powerful. Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Outside, George. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Merrill with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Bounce pass from Merrill. Here's Harden from 13 feet. It goes down.
D has to know Harden is looking to shoot because that's what he does whenever he gets a chance, especially from the mid-range.
Now, here is Russell. Here's Young, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised. find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Mobley. Pass to Tyson. Mobley is screened. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the one-handed jam.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to go through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Davis. And the shot goes in.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Miller. Here's Mobley. No good on the three. Wizards have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Chalk up 2 there.
This is where you want AD to get his shots. That's almost automatic.
The Cavaliers trailing. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. For the three, Tyson with the bucket.
Effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And whenever Mobley is out there on D, you have to be aware of where he is.
Pass to Tyson. Cleveland moving it around. 6 to shoot. Mobley against Davis. From outside, off the mark. Washington's gone 0-2 from DP. Harden against Young. It's George on the wing. setting the pick for George. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Back to Harden. Pass to Merrill. Now, here is Harden. Over Young. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And over the last few years, we've seen Harden embrace the mid-range jumper, and it is paying dividends.
Now, here's George. Down low. Good D by Mobley.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here is Harden. High post Allen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Alex Song.
A pure 5. Jared. Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
That free throw missing. Koulibaly, he's checked in for George. Good on the second free throw.
That's what you love about Jared Allen is how well he knows his role. He's out there to own the glass, defend, and go for the guaranteed buckets, and boy, does he do it well.
Now here is Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Harden. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Russell passes to Young. Pass to Koulibaly. Young against it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Cleveland ball.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Fires to the hoop. The shot no good. Tyson. Washington has gone 0 of 2 from deep in. To the inside. Back to Koulibaly. Harden against Young. Shot clock at 6. Over Harden. Young, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
In the corner, Harden. Pass to Allen. Here's Tyson. Back to Allen. That's tipped.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
They now take the lead. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here is Harden after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Back to Harden. Pass to Mobley. Here's Tyson. Trying to end the drought. And yes, it's good. Tyson, who's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And Koulibaly gets it to go.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Allen outside. Cleveland moving it around. Throws it up high. And stolen by Koulibaly. Davis against Mobley. Here's Sarr. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Max Strus is checked in for the Cavaliers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Sam Merrill. And a switcher also for Washington. Johnson's checked in. Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Allen kicks it over to Schroeder. Koulibaly against Strus. To the paint. Here's Mobley. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
When you're looking at top pick-and-roll partners, Mobley is squarely in that discussion.
Wizards have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Mobley. And it's Davis missing. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Allen finds Strus. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Over Young. And it's Schroeder missing. Washington has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Inside. Sarr, the pass to Young. Sarr, the screen. To the middle. The kick out to Young. 5 to shoot. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
The Cavaliers trailing. Schroeder outside. Pass to Strus. Now here's Schroeder, defended by Young. Johnson against Harden. To the paint. Here's Mobley. Rebound by the Wizards. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Young dishes to Davis. Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Davis. Over Harden. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now Strus. 1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Mobley outside. Bounce pass from Strus. There's Schroeder. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Pass to Koulibaly. And here is Davis. Sarr with the screen on Allen. Here's Davis. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Allen. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Harden, and Davis sends it back.
Oh, look, a block from AD. That's a shocker.
Pass to Johnson. Young looking it over. Just 3 on the clock. With 1 on the clock, Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Washington Wizards. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back to the action in just a minute. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Keon Ellis is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Wade. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Bryant in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here is Bryant, following the bucket by the Wizards. Schroeder got it. Good job in the low post.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Outside, Russell. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the night. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Nance is checked in. Labissiere is checked in for the Wizards. Free throw good, Russell.
I don't think Russell gets enough credit for what he brings to the table offensively. He can be the floor general and score at every level.
Now here's Schroeder. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. That shot off the mark.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Russell against Schroeder. Pass to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Schroeder looking over the floor. Here's Wade. Should out to Schroeder. To the inside. Here's Nance. And he gets the bucket. Nance has got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Now, here's Johnson. Still without a basket. 2 points. That one goes. Johnson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wizards.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Cleveland. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Labissiere. Wizards leading by 9. Koulibaly finds Labissiere. Labissiere with the screen for Koulibaly. Inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Wade sets the pick for Ellis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tyson's checked in. And it's Sam Merrill in for Max Strus. The Wizards also changing it up. Keyshawn George, he's checked in for Skal Labissiere. And Trae Young subbed in for Johnson. Free throw, no good for Ellis.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Ellis against Coulibaly. Whitmore sends a screen for Coulibaly. And that one's good, Whitmore. Whitmore's got his first 2 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Wade, a screen on Young. Down low. That's good from Wade on the assist from Harden.
The most underrated part of Harden's game, his playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players.
The Wizards have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Back to Young. Mr. Coulibaly. Screened by Young. Outside Russell. Back to Coulibaly. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now Harden. Here's Tyson. Whitmore defending. Here's Tyson. Merrill with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Harden's shot is off. Wizards leading by 11. George up top. Wade is covering. And that one's good. George.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Merrill. Harden with a screen on Coulibaly. Back to Harden. Wade, right side. To the paint. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wade's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Wizards have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Here's Whitmore. George sets a screen. And that one's good, Whitmore. And the Wizards lead by 13.
This offense just continues to impress.
And here's Harden. Wade outside. Pass to Tyson. Cleveland moving it around. Banked in off the glass. Tyson's got 7 points.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. checked in for Wade, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Keon Ellis. And a switcher also for Washington. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Whitmore. Wizards leading by 11. Outside, Russell. Outside, George. Davis setting the pick for George. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Tyson. Pocket 6. Now Merrill. He's defended by Koulibaly. And it's Schroeder missing.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Davis, the pass to Russell. Davis surveying the floor, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Jared Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Johnson, he's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. Now, here is Harden. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
High post, Davis. Elbow shot is on the way. The Wizards with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Pass to Harden. Here's Tyson. He's defended by Koulibaly. Here's Tyson. He has 7. Here's Harden. Harden will not be denied.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wizards leading by 9. Outside, George. Back to Young. Davis with a screen on Harden. They could use a bucket, and it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Allen, a screen on Koulibaly. Inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Young outside. Davis inside. He's against Allen. Davis owning the inside.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Now here's Allen. Harden outside. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Harden strokes home the 3.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Outside, George. Johnson sets a screen for George. Johnson in the corner. It's the teardrop. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. And the Wizards lead by 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the basket by Washington. Here's Harden. A kick out to Mobley. Harden against Young. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. For 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
He's checked in for Washington. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Johnson. .151 left in the first half. Outside, Russell. Back to Young. George with the screen on Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Young. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Allen left side. Cleveland moving it around. Davis against Mobley. Harden outside. No good on the triple.
And they continue to control the glass.
That's to Young. Davis with a screen on Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Davis gets to the line a lot, and people don't talk about it. But he's an excellent foul shooter.
For Washington, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
And Davis remains a dominant presence on both ends of the floor.
Harden attacking. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Davis setting the pick for Russell. Mobley with the block.
Nice use of those long arms by Mobley. He's got a lot of reach.
Harden the pass to Allen. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Allen's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Washington. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Mobley with the block. And so it's Washington bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm alongside Kenny Atkinson. Coach, what might you do to adjust going into the second half?
Well, first of all, shot selection's got to improve. If that doesn't improve, it's going to be a long night. But, you know, if we do get a good shot, we got to get back on defense. I think our transition defense, we're leaking too many points there.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for the Washington Wizards.
The difference in field goal percentage is crazy. They're getting exactly what they want out there.
Yeah, even if adjustments are made, how does that defense really slow them down? Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Wizards leading by 7. So the Wizards 5 right now. George is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Alexander Saw. And it's Russell in at the 2-guard spot. Davis. Mobley with the block. To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Washington shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. George finds Young. Going inside. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Gives it up there for Mobley, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. On the wing, Davis. That shot, no good. Good D by Mobley. Here's Tyson, defended by George. Merrill passes to Harden. Pass to Tyson. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Wizards have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And Young kicks to Davis. Out to Russell. Davis setting the pick for Russell. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. He gets it in there. 16 points for Davis.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Merrill. Allen outside. Here's Tyson. And it's off the back rim. No good. Young in the corner. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Davis, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Wizards lead.
He can dominate, beat you up in so many ways, and Davis is giving that D. Oh, he's giving them problems tonight.
Harden outside. Mobley has screen on Young. And Mobley the bucket on the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now Young. And Brian Keith wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And George gets it to go.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Pass to Tyson. Here's Merrill. Here's Tyson. He's got 10. to the paint. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Allen.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Wizards. Outside, Russell. High post, Davis. Sarr with a screen on Mobley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Wizards lead by 6.
Showing some strength on that finish. Sarr just pushing through that contact.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Allen with the screen for Harden. Back to Allen. Harden outside. Over Young. Clock at 4. Harden can't hit.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Outside, George. After Young. Takes the 13-footer, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Mobley outside. Pass to Tyson. Allen inside. Defended by George. Basket counts. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
Pretty good at absorbing contact. Allen takes the hit, but he's still able to finish the play.
Davis down low. Mobley's there. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. The Wizards with the lead. And Brian Keith runs a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Russell passes to Young. Down low. Outside for George. Sarr sets the screen for George. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in. And the Wizards lead by 4.
This is why you involve the big man Sarr in pick and rolls. He understands how to take advantage.
Pass to Merrill. Mobley looking it over. Here's Tyson. Over George. The shot no good. Tyson.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Bounce pass Young. Davis with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And Davis can't get it to go.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pass to Tyson. To the middle. Stolen by George. Back to Davis. There's another block.
The blocks keep coming, and that block has tied him for the most in a playoff game for this team.
Time and time again, he has bailed out this defense. In fact, his defense has him near the record for this franchise. And, of course, in the hearts of their fans. It's Davis on the wing. Outside for George. Outside Russell. Pass to Song. Launches a three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's Tyson. 12 points for him. Count that one for Mobley. Mobley's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Outside, George. Davis against Mobley. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
A premier player in this league, Davis with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Shooters checked in for the Cavaliers. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. For Cleveland, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Here's Merrill. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Mobley. Over Koulibaly. Mobley misses.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Back to Young. Wizards passing it around. High post, Davis. He's against Allen. On the top of the key, and it's Davis missing. Cavaliers trailing. Mel with the ball. Schroeder outside, and it's in there.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
So it's Young who brings it up for the Wizards. Russell passes to Davis. Up top, Russell. That's to Young. Brings it from 9 feet away. Young's got 6. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Gill is checked in for Alexander Sarr. Whitmore comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Johnson in for Trae Young. Now here's Johnson. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Pass to Whitmore. 4 on the clock. Here's Russell. It's a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 7.
When you talk about crafty players, you're talking about players like D'Angelo Russell who can find his spot.
Wade finds Strus. Drops in the layup for 2. Strus has got his first points in this one. .55 seconds left here in the third quarter. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Russell. It's stolen by Schroeder. Harden outside. Pass to Strus. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Johnson against Harden. And here is Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Out from free throw range. Hits the front of the rim and out. And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a ticket full game here. Wizards lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. They've got Bryant, Wade out there with Max Strus. Then it's Harden, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Wade's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3-4-3. Pass to Whitmore. Bruce against Coulibaly. Johnson outside. Over Harden. Johnson can't get it to go. Cavaliers shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Under passes to Strus. Ryan sets the screen for Strus. Back to Schroeder. Over Young. And it's Schroeder missing. Washington shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Pass to Johnson. Now George. Young. Johnson outside. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Inside. Here's Strus. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Strus has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. On the wing, Johnson. Time running down on the shot clock. And the Wizards lead by 2.
That wingspan of Johnson helps him score around the rim. It's about 6'10", which is very good for a wing.
Harden outside. Ryan sets the screen for Harden. Strong work in close by Harden.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
George dishes to Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Watching this rookie, Trey Johnson, he's got that combination of length and shooting that every coach wants. This team really excited about his future.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Harden. Harden gets it to go despite the contact.
I'm just going to say this. I don't think the average fan understands how strong Harden is. He has no problem finishing through contact with those wide shoulders.
Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Whitmore finds Koulibaly. George with the screen on Strus. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Whitmore. Misses in close. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Cleveland. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Now Strus. Cleveland moving the ball around. Her passes to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Strus. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
From the Wizards, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. That's the Young. The 3. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mobley sets the pick for Harden. He is looking for Mobley and finds him. It's good. Mobley's got the lead up to 4 now for Cleveland.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Washington's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. Nails the baby hook.
Oh, great job converting through contact. Johnson needs to keep doing this moving forward.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Wade a screen on Young. Schroeder outside to the inside. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Schroeder. Mobley's got the lead back up to 4 now for Cleveland. Now Johnson. Pass to Koulibaly. Now here is Young. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Harden against Johnson. Here's Schroeder. Here's Mobley. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Wizards trail by 6. Johnson outside. Stolen by Harden. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And the layup's good off the glass.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Young. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. So for the Wizards, Stars check in for George. Davis comes in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Russell in for Johnson. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He seemed pleased with his team's performance, saying, quote, "We're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight out there. And let's take back the lead in this series." Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Now, here is Harden. Harden draws the double. Four on the shot clock. The 3. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bounce pass Young. Davis against Mobley. Outside Davis. Misses and the dry spell continues. And it's Harden with the ball for the Cavaliers. Allen with the screen for Harden. A floater. Harden drops in the runner.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Wizards trail by 10. Davis with a screen on Harden. Young finds again with the block.